Everybody comes in, your grandmother, your father, your mother, your brother, your cousins. They come in so easily, so crazy, so crazy. Everybody comes in, your grandmother, everybody comes in, your grandmother, your father, your mother, everybody comes in, your grandmother, your... They weren't coming because they couldn't get in. Once they think they can get in, they're coming, and they are coming at levels that you haven't even seen yet. We've ended the war on American energy. We were in war. And we've ended the war on beautiful, clean coal, one of our great natural resources. Like this, and we will, I need water, help me, I need water, help. And he's right, this is on live television. Well, you have to understand, the first time I ever heard of Black Lives Matter, they were chanting, pigs in a blanket, talking about police. Pigs, talking about our police. Pigs in a blanket, fry them like bacon. As far as my relationships with all people, I think I have great relationships with all people. I am the least racist person in this room. Running against the worst candidate in the history of presidential politics puts pressure on me. Can you imagine if I lose my whole life? What am I going to do? I'm going to say, I lost to the worst candidate in the history of politics. I'm not going to feel so good. Maybe I'll have to leave the country. I don't know. Well, you have to understand, the first time I ever heard of Black Lives Matter, they were chanting, pigs in a blanket, talking about police. Pigs, talking about our police. Pigs in a blanket, fry them like bacon. But you have to go home now. We have to have peace. We have to have law and order. We have to respect our great people in law and order. We don't want anybody hurt. And then they have cans of soup. And they throw the cans of soup. That's better than a brick because you can't throw a brick, it's too heavy. But a can of soup, you can really put some power into that, right? And then when they get caught, they say, no, this is soup from my family. They're so innocent. This is soup from my family. It's incredible. And you have people coming over with bags of soup, big bags of soup, and they lay it on the ground, and the anarchists take it and they start throwing it at our cops, at our police. And if it hits you, that's worse than a brick because it's got force. It's the perfect size. It's like made perfect. And when they get caught, they say, no, this is just soup from my family. And then the media says, this is just soup. These people are very, very innocent. They're innocent people. Isn't it wonderful to allow protesting? No. 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 Not good. Believe me, not good. Then I have an article too, where I have the right to do whatever I want as president, but I don't even talk about that.
Sam, if I could just get this sentence out. We can talk about Jimmy Dore can go and kill 15 kids tomorrow, and I still believe in force the vote.
Antifa exists.
Well, you have to understand, the first time I ever heard of Black Lives Matter, they were chanting pigs in a blanket, talking about police. Pigs, talking about our police. Pigs in a blanket, fry them like bacon.
We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men and women created by the go. You know the thing.
As far as my relationships with all people, I think I have great relationships with all people. I am the least racist person in this room. Well, you have to understand, the first time I ever heard of Black Lives Matter, they were chanting pigs in a blanket, talking about police. Pigs, talking about our police. Pigs in a blanket, fry them like bacon. Well,
Yo, what's poppin', motherfuckers? That's right, the show is on. Not even gonna let the music fucking end. That's right, not even gonna let it happen. It's not happening on my watch, folks. I don't even wear a watch. Check it out. Look, no watch. How's it going? This is Above It All, episode 1177. And, so that's what's happening. Hello, Joe Chen. Hello, Joni Gazebo. Hello, Choking on Ashes 61. Hello, Rielon N. Hello, other people. Hello, Gias Studio. What's poppin'? Hello, Bob. Hello, Smia Karan. Hello, Jay Chillin. What's up? Hello, Mr. Freak Glitcher. Hello, Top Damage Wizard. Hello, Abner. Hello, Quibble. Counting Emberjacks. Hello, Lost in the Fog of War. Hello, Mr. Mud Joseph II. You DM'd a critical scoop. Well, it's not that critical. It's good news. Bernie Madoff is dead. RIP. Just kidding. So that's kind of the situation. But welcome to the stream, folks. So I've had a lot of coffee this morning. This morning I chose to consume a specific amount of caffeinated water, also known as coffee. Hello, Catherine Elizabeth. Hello, Dusty Scrollette. Hello, Joe's Campos. Hello, CJ Fernandez. Hello, Gonzo Kaufman. What's poppin'? Hello. Onion on the Scottish Greens unveiling their manifesto this morning. It's good. I love a good manifesto. You know what? I need to consume my own manifesto of de-smudging my glasses before the stream starts. Every single time, I'm like, you know what? I think I'm ready for the stream. I think everything's okay. And then this happens. And then I'm in this fucking position. By the way, you might notice there's a dog next to me. I don't know if that's visible, but there is in fact. Look at that. That's crazy, man. There's just like a dog there. Just laying down. So there you go. That's the situation I'm dealing with. But yeah, so hopefully everyone's having a good morning. I'm just going to tell you right now. I mean, I'm going to talk about police today. I'm going to talk about a lot of, stuff about police. So if that's not your thing, if you, don't want to be around for that, feel free not to watch today's show. But if that is something that you do want to be around for, feel free to watch today's show. That's, there's options there. I am going to provide those options to you. And that's happening. Paws up. This dog's definitely got at least one paw. One paw is up, as you can see. The other paw is laying down, but one singular paw up is the current situation with this goddamn dog. All right, folks. That's what I say when I'm trying to sound like I'm a serious person. All right, everybody, come on, y'all. Come on. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of just filibustering for time here. I got a 2-hour show to fill. I'm 8 minutes in. Oh, how much more time do I need to spend? Eric, do you want to come on the stream? Do you want to have a voice debate on police because you're a bootlicker cuckboy? Come on, y'all. Get in here. Tell me why you want big thugs with boots to tell you what you can and can't do. What are you, a fucking loser? You can't do anything? Oh, can't smoke weed, otherwise Daddy State's gonna come and yell at me. Oh, I gotta follow the rules. I could jaywalk, but I gotta walk all the way down there and go to the crosswalk because jaywalking is illegal. I'm Eric. I respect the law. Jesus Christ. Imagine, the year's 2021. Imagine, and you respect the law. Okay, so the year's 2021. Cool. I like that year. It's a pretty good year for me so far, right? And then imagine you're in the year 2021 and you're like, man, you know what? I'm gonna respect the law today. It's like, what? What? So police create laws, space, dot, space, dot, space, dot. First uneducated take lol. What? When did I say that police create laws, bro? Are you okay? Are you okay? Do you need medical attention? I love when we get dumb motherfuckers in the chat room. Oh, did you say that I respect police? Well, when you said that, I interpreted that as you saying police create laws because I don't understand English. What? What? Motherfucker, not sending their best. Let me just tell you, I'm sorry. I hate to be that guy that makes fun of people in the chat.
Only the really, I hate to say this, but those with the lowest IQ.
Trump voters, man. I mean, I'm serious. These people, my God, you can, anything for these dumb motherfucking beta males to avoid a debate. Keep in mind, the first thing I said is, hey, you want to come on and debate? And then Eric responds with, but, I'm going to pretend that you said something you didn't imply whatsoever. I know you said you wanted to debate me, but I don't really want to debate, so I'm just going to say that you said something that you didn't say, so that you can yell at me for saying something that you said that you didn't say instead of yelling at me for not wanting to debate. I'm Eric. I respect the police, and I follow every single law. And I've never jaywalked in my entire life. I've never ran a stop sign on accident in my entire life. And if I did, I would turn myself in. I'm Eric. I respect the law. What the fuck is wrong with you? Oh my God. Eric, what do you... Oh, this is great. I love this. Okay. Eric says, I already told her I would debate her, and she didn't want to because I actually work and would have to when I don't work. Why don't you debate right now? Dude, you're in the chat room right now. Are you, watching the stream while working? Are you not respecting authority right now? Because I'm pretty sure your boss would not appreciate it if you were on the phone listening to, and fucking yelling at a streamer on YouTube while you're supposed to be fucking working, bro. Come on, get back to work, champ. What the fuck? I respect the police. My mom was a cop, and my dad was a cop, and my brother was a cop, and and my dog was a cop, and I sure can do it now. Let's go. Space dot, space dot, space. All right, I'll give you 15 minutes. Hop in my Discord. 15 minutes. That's your allotment. Add me on Discord as a friend. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Add me. Go, 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 go. You're wasting my goddamn time. Let's go, let's go. The Netherlands has no cheese. Damn, that's a darn shame. I thought this part comes at the end. I need to get fired up, right? So what's the best way to get fired up? Yelling at a Trump voter. Right? Like, I mean, like, you know, there you go. That's a decent way to get fired up. Eric, I'm waiting for that friend request. Send me a friend request on Discord. I know that you know how to use Discord. You're not a total boomer. I know you know what to do. Come on. Waiting here. I'm still waiting. This motherfucker's like, I'm ready to debate. I can't wait until this motherfucker like posts. Oh my god, this guy. So you go to Discord, right? In fact, you know what? Just click this link. Just click this link. Hold up. I'll make it even easier for you. Just click this link. I'm going to post it in the chat. Click that link. Just click it. Like, just press the goddamn button, man. Press the goddamn button. Like, fuck. Let's go. I'm waiting. Imagine not knowing how to Google how to use Discord. Well, you have to, like, I mean, maybe you should call 911. Maybe you should ask police dispatch. Hey, I respect you guys so much and I need help right now. So, like, can you... I seriously, man, the police respecter has logged on. Like, what the fuck, bro? The police motherfucking respecter. Like, imagine you're like, okay, here we are. The content of, like, the day is that cops are killing people in the streets and fucking beating the shit out of people on live television. And you are going to log in. The police respecter is going to log in and say, here's why that's a good thing. Oh my god. I'm waiting. Motherfucker has not clicked the link. Somehow clicking the goddamn link is such a difficult task for Eric D. Such a difficult task that Eric D cannot click a Discord link. I added you. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. If you need to, you have to copy and paste because you probably fucked it up somehow. So just copy and paste. Copy and paste the friend code and press enter. Don't do anything else. Don't do it yourself. Don't type it in yourself because as evidenced, you will fuck it up because you just did fuck it up, right? So just copy and paste. Assuming you know how. Do you know how to copy and paste, Eric? Is that something you're aware of? The app is downloading. Okay, wait, whoa. Okay, so Eric D says, I added you. Now Eric D is saying the app is downloading. How did you add me if the app is downloading? If the app isn't open, how are you adding me? Did you just lie? Did you get caught in a lie? What happened there? So you add me before you download the application? How does that work? like, hello, I'm on the Google Play Store. I would like to use Discord before downloading Discord. I would like to add someone as a friend and then download the app. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, but like I can't. This motherfucker. I'm waiting. Come on. Just so you know, you got 10 more minutes. Your allotment of time is going down because I got a show I have to do. So like I'm not gonna give you the floor forever unless like you're really captivating. Which let's be honest, this guy might be really captivating. But is there a new dog? We have 4 dogs in this household. Shoryef? How much time is left? I've actually got a timer on. He's got about 10 minutes left. Oh, I got a little ding. Hold up, folks. We got a ding. Mr. Self-Destruct 32. Is that you? Is that possible? Did this motherfucker actually, like, is that your username? Look at Mr. Self-Destruct 32. That's almost as good as Dusty Scarlet. Dusty Scarlet, remember when you were gonna try to debate me? No, this is CJ. Oh my god. Okay, thank you. Remember when fucking Dusty was gonna try to debate me? And then I like saw their fucking their username, and their username was like truth and honesty, or like truth and dignity or some shit. Imagine naming yourself truth and motherfucking dignity. Or is it dignity or honesty? What was that bizarre, like, imagine that's the identity that you choose to ascribe to yourself, is like truth and dignity or whatever the fuck. Like, Lord have mercy, man. Lord have motherfucking mercy. Like, jeez. Alright, Eric D is in. Hello? Lord have motherfucking mercy. Hello? Like, jeez. Alright, Eric D is in. Hello? Hello? Holy shit. Hello? Hello? We're off to a great start. This is pretty good. Great debate so far. Hello? Anyone home?
In my opinion, it's never too late. So, little double.
Hello? Eric, you there, champ? Do you need me to walk you through anything? Feel free to type. Use your words, buddy. Hello? Keep doing your stream. I'll jump in a second. Oh, no. I'm not going to keep doing my stream. I am waiting for you. You have joined the call, motherfucker. You have accepted the challenge. What, are you going to back down now? No, you're in the call right now. Let's go. We got fucking 47 viewers here. They're ready. They're ready for you to defend the police. Like 4 days after they murdered someone on national news. We are ready for you to defend them. We are ready for that defense of the cop who accidentally just... I meant to use my taser, and I grabbed my gun, and I couldn't tell the difference. Whoops. We're waiting for the defense, Eric. We gotta know why that's a good thing. We gotta know why that's good, actually. We gotta know why spending millions and millions of taxpayer dollars on tanks to occupy civilian fucking cities and suburbs, why that's a good thing. Using tanks on American civilians. Why is that good, Eric? I'm waiting. This is for, just so y'all know, this motherfucker is sitting in the voice call with me. Like, they are in here. They are listening to me both in the stream and in Discord. They are here. Like, they are listening to me. That is nothing. Oh, right! Right. So police murdering people actually has nothing to do with the police. It's actually, it wasn't a cop. It was like the moon landing. It was faked, right? It was someone who dressed up as a cop and pretended to work for the police. Right? It was a hot take. It was like the moon landing, right? Right? You can see the strings, right? Like, if you look through the body cam footage, you can see the strings. You know what I mean? Oh, right! Tanks occupying militarily fucking civilian cities. Right, that has nothing to do with the police. It's not like it's a response to the police murdering someone. No, it's just so happened. It's like the tank convention. It's the tank convention. They were going to do that anyway. It's the 2021 Tank Con. It's April 14th. It's Tank Con. I forgot. It's Tank Con. How could I possibly forget? Tanks occupying suburbs is something that normally happens, right? That's something that's always going on, right? Forgot about that. I'm waiting, Eric. I'm waiting. You got 5 more minutes, buddy. 5 more minutes until you're done. I don't know why it's so difficult to fucking learn how to use Discord. You're literally in the call with me right now. Like, I want people to understand. Like, I really want people to understand that this motherfucker is literally sitting in the Discord with me. Like, look at this. This is a screenshot I've just taken. This motherfucker is sitting in the Discord and is typing in chat still because they're a beta male. They don't know what they're doing. They thought that they could come in here. They thought, oh, I'm just going to go into the chat room and pretend to be dumb. Whoops, wait a second. They left. They just left. I have breaking news, folks. Breaking news. Eric D has left the Discord. Breaking news. Eric has left the Discord. I am all alone now, folks. It is empty. Eric has decided to run away like the typical police fanatic. I don't even know. I'm sorry. Okay. That was a fun intro. I'll give you that one, Eric. You managed to give me 20 minutes of free content. So I appreciate the stupidity, but we're going to move on with the show. So shout outs to all beta males in the chat. It's okay. It's all right. Losing an internet debate in front of 50 live viewers. I get it. I don't want to be in that position. Why do you think I try not to do live debates, right? It's because I'm afraid to get in a position where I'm going to have to defend something stupid. I don't want to go in there. I don't want to go in there and talk about how there were, like, it was faked and you can see the strings meeting the taser and the gun. Like, I don't want to talk about how you can see the boom mic in the background. Like, I don't want to go in there and talk about how police shooting people actually has nothing to do with police. That's nothing to do with police. When police pull out a gun and murder someone, that actually police are nowhere to be found in that situation. It's police, and there's nothing. It doesn't exist. The whole thing it's actually a deep fake. Those people don't even exist. They're not even real people. Like, like the fake people profile picture generator, that's actually all the people involved. The cop, everything. They were just all deep fakes. Remember there was a congressional candidate. I know, I got too close to the mic. But there was a congressional candidate in I think in August or September who said that George Floyd never existed and was a deep fake. Like, that's so fucking funny. Eric D, can you give me anything before I start the show on why you refuse to debate me? On why you joined the Discord, I could hear you, and then you turned your microphone off, and then you idled there and then left. Would you like to have any report as to why the beta cuck known as Eric D has declined the invitation after previously accepting? I would be very interested to know why you've decided not to debate me in voice and decided to instead post stupid garbage in the chat behind a, keyboard and stuff like that. I am at work. I need time. This motherfucker's at work. Are you seriously shitposting in my chat? I am working right now, motherfucker. I'm at work right now. I get paid more than you, I bet, to do significantly less. Like, I bet that makes you upset. I bet that makes you really mad. But I am also at work, motherfucker. And my work, get this, my work is making fun of stupid people. That's what I do for a living. I make fun of dumb motherfuckers. Like, I get it. You're jealous. I get it. You can't provide anything of emotional value to other people. I understand. You respect police. I get it. You're not that bright. Right, people don't really like you that much. Like, you don't get invited to parties much, and when you do go to parties, like, people go look at you. It's like, what? Why would anyone invite the cop respecter to a party? By the way, it's like, oh yeah, my best friend, he loves the police. Let's invite him to our party where we're gonna have drugs. Like, what? Like, what the fuck? Yeah, no, this guy loves the police. Let's invite him. Like, no one's gonna do that. But anyway, so let's get on with the show, folks. Let's get on with the show. He stands in the corner and then leaves. Claims he was at work. This motherfucker. I was working. I'm sorry, I was working. What is this fascination, by the way, with work? Like, bro, like, what are you doing that's work? What contribution to society are you doing? Are you, like, fucking manufacturing bricks or something? Like, what is this hard, intensive labor that you are doing that is so contributive to human society that you're capable of pretending to want to debate someone and shitposting in a YouTube chat while you're working? Like, I'm serious. Like, what do you like what is this job that you have? Are you an accountant or something where you can sit by at a desk and shitpost? Because that's not real work. That doesn't exist, right? Like, no one gives a fuck about that job. It doesn't do anything for society. Like, I'm just curious. You work for the Dow Jones Global Security Center. Okay, so you don't work. All right, I'll take it. You don't work, in other words. Okay. Fucking Global Security Center, this motherfucker. Eric D here with the Dow Jones Global Security Center here, coming in live from work to decline an invitation to debate. I am working all the time. My work is extremely valuable to human society. Without my work, society would break down in minutes. I love the police, and I respect authority of all kinds. I work for the Dow Jones Industrial Complex. I'm security. This motherfucker. I literally can't, man. I can't with this guy. This guy says he works. Like, okay, hold the phone, folks. Hold the phone. Like, I want to have two messages displayed on screen simultaneously. And I want everyone to just, like, bask in these two messages because they're great. This is a great juxtaposition. So we got two messages here. Give me a sec. So we got, I work, you don't. And then followed up with, I work for the Dow Jones Club. Like, this guy, dude, I'm serious, man. I'm serious. Like, this is some significant, like, mental illness territory. Like, we're getting in there. Like, we're like, there's something that we need to uncover here. There's some, like, we need an archaeological dig going on. CJ Fernandez, $10 super chat. Hey, Andrea, I don't know if you remember, but the same taser thing happened in the San Francisco Bay Area. A transit pig shot and killed a handcuffed guy and said he confused his gun for his taser. It's a convenient excuse. Yes, as soon as I saw that come out, it was immediately, like, everyone started posting all the other examples of this occurring. So I did see that, as well as numerous other examples. And it's a huge problem. Like, they just go with these, like, cut and paste, like, fucking excuses whenever they murder someone, and it's ridiculous. And then you get people like Eric D going in there saying, actually, those are all deep fakes. They don't exist. Police have never killed anyone unjustifiably ever. It's always justified. And you can see the strings. Are you going to make fun of custodians next? Work doesn't have to contribute to anyone but yourself. Custodians are extremely contributive to society. They are custodians. They clean, motherfucker. This guy does not clean. He works for fucking Wall Street. That is not a job. Like, this guy is not making food to feed people. This guy is not cleaning so that people can, not get disease. This guy is not manufacturing goods and services. He is not doing anything for society. Like, again, it's not about the job being, like, low, like, whatever. It's about the contribution to society. This motherfucker says that I don't work and he works for Wall Street. I'm sorry, man, but, like, that's not work. That's made up. It doesn't exist. It's not real. Like, this guy's not a farmer. This guy is not working at a food processing plant. This guy is not, like, doing anything that actually contributes to the fucking, human society in any capacity. Not even remotely close to a custodian. Custodians are extremely important. Eric brought me some corn stalks the other day. I think he's a farmer. Eric brought me some fucking corn stalks, dude. This motherfucker. Farming with Eric. Is this like a new vlog series we can expect? Farming with Eric D. Oh my god, man. Oh, these people. It's always the dumbest of the motherfuckers that like respect police. Right? It's the dumbest of the motherfuckers that respect police. Alright. Hello. Okay, I gotta come back. There's not enough of the right kind of doom here at the moment. Andrea, have a good stream. Don't kill him. I'll try not to. Thank you. I typed in Google, Dow Jones Global Security Center. Why is there no website? I don't know, man. That's crazy. Alright, folks. Let's get into the news. Today, and as you can probably tell by the title for today's episode, I am deciding to make a notable shift from complimenting and boosting my ego in the titles to actually having a serious discussion. But sometimes I like making fun of stupid fuckers in the chat room, so 30 minutes delayed, but here we go. I got some bullshit. Dow Jones has nothing to do with Wall Street. Dow Jones is a Chinese food restaurant. Oh, of course. I forgot. Princeton, New Jersey. This motherfucker's in Princeton, New Jersey. God damn. I used to live like right next door to Princeton. I'm familiar with that area, motherfucker. I'm gonna go over there and we're gonna have a debate in the marketplace of ideas. No one ever said to respect police, but do you really want to end up like a cartel-driven country like Mexico? Dude, yo, Com777, are you new here? Like, I'm genuinely asking. Like, have you been to my streams at all? Because I don't recall. Like, I'm curious, like, how you came to this stream. Because I've known Eric. Eric is someone who's been posting stupid garbage in my chat for, like, a couple months now. Right? But that's a really dumb post that you and that's okay. And that's okay. I just want to say, it's okay to say something stupid. If you don't understand, I'm down to answer that question for you. But I'm just curious how you got here. No one ever said to respect police. Well, first of all, Eric literally said earlier to respect police and why I'm wrong about my disrespect of the police. But that being said, abolishing the police does not mean you turn into a cartel-driven country like Mexico. It means you rethink the entire idea of law enforcement, right? You don't need fucking goons with guns patrolling and occupying neighborhoods to have, like, law being enforced, okay? Like, look at Europe, right? They've got police. They still beat the shit out of people, and they don't carry guns most of the time. There's, like, the cops are still allowed to kill people and get away with it, but they just don't all carry guns, so less people get killed, right? Like, that's an upgrade. That's a significant upgrade that we could do in this country right now. Right now, I think that we should just abolish the police and start over when it comes to law enforcement. Go back to the drawing board. That's what I think, right? And do I think that we should do it all at once? No, I think we should figure this out now, right? Abolish the police, right? And then as we abolish the police, institute a new system. That's what I think at the same time. You don't have to have Mexican cartels fucking driving through. Also, on that end, we should end the drug war. Decriminalize and legalize all drugs, and there won't be such a thing as a cartel. They will not exist. Cartels are manufactured. They don't need to exist. They are only literally manufactured by drug laws. That's it. Without drug laws, they don't exist. Plain and simple. I've had 2 accounts deleted for being racist. All right. Okay. Let's read further. Law and order is law and order. What? Europe doesn't deal with the kind of BS we have to deal with. What? Different evils. Apples and oranges. What? What? Okay, so law and order is when police kill people? That's law and order? How is that law and order? What law and order is that when police murder people over a traffic stop? That's law and order? How is that law and order? If you can describe how police murdering people at traffic stops is law and order, I would love to hear that description. I would love to hear that description. Yes, actually, that is exactly the law. It says in the law that if you are a cop, you have to kill at least 6 people in your tenure. Otherwise, you don't get your pension. It's law and order, buddy. I don't make it up. Is this possible? Is this possible? Damn, I just saw this pop up in the little news tab here. What is today? Is today Tuesday or Wednesday? Today's Wednesday, so this happened yesterday. Jesus Christ. Like, motherfucker, I'm trying to do a show about how bad the cops are, and the cops kill someone else yesterday. Like, apparently. I mean, like, I just heard about this for the first time. Hold up. Police killed a child yesterday in Maryland. Cool. Isn't that awesome? Following law and order. I love killing children for fun. If you get bonus points if you kill a child. That's how you follow the laws and the orders. You get bonus points. Kill a kid and you get 2 times rewards. All right, folks, let me read this first because this is new to me, and then we'll get into the Dante Wright thing. All right, folks. So according to reports, Maryland State Police have just murdered, this is yesterday, a 16-year-old because he had a toy gun. Anyone? This is the country of law and order, by the way. The country of law and order says, oh, you got a toy gun. Right. Okay, we're going to kill you now. That's the country of law and order. Oh, you're a child, and you're playing with a toy. we're just gonna go ahead and kill you. We're gonna end your life. We're gonna just end your life because you got a toy in your arms, right? Like, that's awesome. So this is from Fox 5. I know, but just, you know, you may hear a dog in the background. Maryland State Police say a 16-year-old who was shot and killed by a state trooper on Tuesday in Leonardtown was wielding an airsoft gun and a knife. Wow, a knife. Is he like a knife thrower? Is he like a fucking artisanal fucking like assassin from the 13th century? Is he gonna throw some fucking knives? Is he like a fucking ninja? Is he gonna jump to the fucking trees and throw some fucking shuriken at the cops? He has a knife and the cop is like pointing a gun at him from a safe distance? I'm sorry, bro. Come on. And if you are a cop and you can't tell the difference between a toy gun and a real gun, I'm sorry, motherfucker. What the fuck are you doing with your life? You are a dumb motherfucker. You are an idiot. You are a dullard of the highest variety, according to state police. So we're going to get an accurate reporting here. This is going to be the most accurate report. There's going to be no holes in this story. Everything's going to be truthful and factual here. So according to state police, the trooper, who has not been identified, responded to the scene on Hollywood Road near the Trooper Barracks. What the fuck is Trooper Barracks? Around 1:30 p.m. When he arrived, he encountered the teenager holding what appeared to be a gun. I mean, it could be a gun. I mean, you know, it looks like a toy, but it could be a gun. I mean, it might be. And even if it is a gun, let's assume, all right, it's a gun. You got me. This guy's loaded. He's got AK-47s. He's got rocket launchers. Man, this guy is fucking armed to the teeth. You're telling me the only option is to kill them? What? What? I'm sorry, but it's just, holy shit. A witness told state police that the teen was aiming his gun at the trooper when he was shot and wounded. Another witness reportedly told state police that the teenager stood up holding a knife. Okay, let me get this straight. So the motherfucking kid gets shot with a real gun and drops their toy gun and gets back up with a knife, bleeding with a hole in their body. And the cop is like, this person is such a threat. They're literally bleeding with a hole in their body, and they have a knife, and I am a significant distance away from them. They are such a threat that I need to kill them and shoot them and kill them. That's how much of a threat they are. When he refused to drop the knife, the trooper shot him again. Is that a death sentence? Not dropping a knife on command? That's a death sentence now, apparently, in the country of law and order. I'd like to find that law in the books, or if you don't drop a knife within 5 seconds, Simon Says style, that you get the death sentence, death, by cop in that instance. State police aided the boy until emergency crews arrived on the scene and he died at the hospital. They say the replica gun and knife were recovered at the scene. What does that mean? They were recovered at the scene. Recovered from what? What? So here's my question. Why was a cop harassing a child playing with a toy? And why did the cop choose to shoot and kill this child when they were no threat to them whatsoever? Again, if you think an airsoft gun is a threat to you, right? I'm sorry, but you are a dumb motherfucker. And if you are at a significant distance and you think a knife is a threat to you, I'm sorry, you are a dumb motherfucker. If someone is like 10 feet away from me and has a knife, you know what? I'd be pretty scared. But you know what else? I'm not a cop. I'm a regular person with no fucking combat training, right? If I trained for fucking 5 years to become a police officer and I'm like a fucking kung fu grip mastermind with fucking guns and fucking, shotguns and AKs and fucking flashbangs and all, if I'm like a fucking super soldier and I've got fucking gear on me at all times, you know what I would do? I would probably know what the fuck I'm doing because I've been there before. Seriously, the idea that cops are afraid for their lives by a child with a toy, I don't think so, buddy. I don't think so. And if you're the cops must be right. They gotta be right. Like, imagine that's your life. That's what you do. Every single time you see cops kill someone, the cops are right. The cops are always right. Imagine that world where the cops are never wrong. Like that, even if your whole thing is like, all right, we got to look at this, we got to look at this and inspect the facts. We got to look at the facts of this and, we can't rush to conclusion. All right, fine. I get it. I think you're a little bit of a cuck beta, but whatever, fine. Let's look at, the kid had a toy. Right? So it's like, what? Okay. Oh, someone was at a traffic stop. So that's a death sentence? Getting pulled over for a traffic stop is a death sentence now? That's a death sentence. Having an air freshener on your fucking rear view mirror, that's a death sentence. Having a toy gun is a death sentence. What? What? Like, I'm sorry, but what? Like, even in this alternative universe where, like, cops are sometimes in the right, which is not the real world, but let's assume that this is the world that you wish to inhabit, right? That, like, I'm sorry, man, but these are not cases where you could defend the motherfucking police. That's just not the world that you are living in. You are not living in that world. This is not a situation where cops can oh, yeah, you know, my son was out just playing with a toy, and, you know, I just look out the window, oh shit, there's cops, and my son's dead body is in the middle of my front lawn. Whoops, right? Oh, sorry, I had, you know, one of those trees on my rearview mirror that smell like shit. I don't know why anyone buys those, but I got one of those. Oops, now I'm dead. What? Max just rude. But I just don't understand, man. I really don't get it. Now, again, I do get it, actually. I'm lying to you. The reason why these people will always pretend to be like, oh, I'm above it all. We're just inspecting the facts here. And every single time, their inspection of the facts supports the cops. Why is that? Well, that's because these people are Nazis. They're authoritarians. They like when cops go out and kill undesirables. That is the role of police in America, to cull the population of undesirables. Why do you think you go to jail and do slave labor for the state for smoking a blunt? It's not because you're a harm to anyone else. You're not being, you know, you're not a threat to anyone. It's because the population doesn't want you. Those in power don't want you. They have decided to make you undesirable. They want excess slave populations. That's right, folks. The 13th Amendment has an asterisk, motherfucker. Prisons are slave labor camps. Nothing else. If you disagree with me, I'm sorry, you're a dumb fuck authoritarian bitch. Okay? So there's a reason why police are trained to do the things that they do. If, you know, again, if someone's playing with a toy gun, hey, I don't know, they could be a problem in 20 years from now. Let's just kill them. Let's just kill them now, end their life even though they're a child, because, hey, you never know, anything could happen. Like, I'm sorry, man, but if you are supporting cops in the United States of America in the year 2021, you are a Nazi. There is no middle ground. There is no, oh, well, the cops are, oh, you know, sorry. No. The answer is no. If you support killing children, what other word do you want me to ascribe to you other than authoritarian, neo-Nazi, piece of garbage? What, like, can you give me an alternative definition that you want to be called? Any words that you think are more appropriate for you? Yeah, it's just murder children. It's a great idea. No, I'm the most reasonable person in the world. Yeah, sure, cops just murdered a 16-year-old. I think that's awesome, but I'm reasonable. I'm above it all. What? No, you're a fucking idiot. You're a fucking moron, dude. Jesus fucking Christ. Eric D. There are literally, like, people I know in my family that have been sent to prison for weed. Like, I'm sorry, motherfucker. You don't know what world that we are living in. You work for, like, Wall Street fucking hedge fund billionaire bitches. You have no idea what the real world is like, Eric. Are you literally in the chat right now saying no one has gotten locked up for smoking weed? Are you fucking joking? Are you joking? Like, how fucking stupid do you think we are? Seriously. And you're one message away from being banned. Like, I'm not even joking. How dumb do you think we are that you can type in the chat, no one's ever been arrested for weed before? How dumb do you think we are that we're gonna read that and go like, oh, Eric, what a profound argument. I guess you were right the whole time. Like, seriously, like, what do you think we're doing here? Like, what the fuck, man? Like, what the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with you? Like Top Damage Wizard says, I was a cop. At least 70% of people in jail in my city are for drug possession and sales. You have no idea what you're talking about. So, okay, you, the police respecter, all of a sudden, a former cop is telling you that you're a dumb motherfucker and you're wrong? Are they wrong? You gotta be an active cop in order to know what's going on? If you, as soon as you quit the force, you're no longer right about everything? What is your argument? One blunt. Yes, people have been sent to prison for one blunt. Because guess what, motherfucker? Have you ever heard of planting? Have you ever heard of people planting evidence? Have you ever heard of people lying about what was there? Have you ever heard about people saying, oh, you intended to sell that blunt. You are going to sell that blunt, therefore that's intent to sell, therefore we're going to give you a higher charge, therefore you're going to go to prison for 5 to 10 years. Have you never, seriously, you've never heard that before. I'm sorry. Go fuck yourself. You are out of touch with reality. I am banning you from this channel indefinitely. This is not a timeout. You are dumb, annoying, stupid. Go somewhere else. Watch my videos. You don't need to comment. You can watch my content without commenting your stupid bullshit fuck brain. You can just watch the content and learn, or you can fuck right off. And if you want to fucking debate me, you have my Discord. If you want to send me an apology for your stupid dumb fuck garbage, you have my Discord. Feel free to reach out when you read a book or two, you stupid dumb fuck bitch. Jesus fucking Christ. No one's ever been sent to jail for weed before. I know weed is a Schedule 1 substance, but no one's ever been sent to jail for weed before. Never happened. I know it's been a Schedule 1 drug for 50 years, but nobody's ever been sent to prison for it. Oh, no, good folks. The police are always right. The police will see, oh, you're smoking. It's just one blunt, officer. Don't send me to prison. Oh, and the cops are like, oh, it's just one blunt. I guess we won't send you to prison because we're so nice and we love you so much. Like, what is this alternate world? This is a literal, like, this is a fantasy world that this motherfucker lives in. Like, you know these motherfuckers that play World of Warcraft or Second Life all day? And like, and I'm not trying to like pick on them. God bless them. Right? But they like start to like inhabit that like MMO or whatever as their real life. You know, like the people that like sit in anime Discord servers all day, every day and just like talk to people. Like that's their real life. They don't like actually go outside and like interact with other people. And God bless them. You know, I understand being an introvert, right? But like that's basically what the pro cop people are. Right? They live in an alternate world, right? They just like shut out 90% of the world and they live in this like alternate version of reality. It's like if you woke up and then like put on a VR headset and then like played Minecraft all day, and then before you go to sleep you take it off and like you live in that Minecraft world and that's all you know, and then someone like joins the server and says, hey, what's up? Did you hear about the election? And you're like, what election? I was wandering through the woods, buddy. Like that's what I'm saying. Like these people literally live in a different world. I don't know how else to describe that. Like in this person's world, right? In this world that they inhabit that is not the real world, cops have never arrested anyone for weed. They like simultaneously believe in law and order. Cops are always right, but also cops never follow the law. Like how do you genuinely think that no one over 50 years of weed being a Schedule 1 criminalized substance, no one's ever been sent to jail for smoking weed ever? How do you think that? Like, what do you like? Oh, right. I know. It's because you don't know anyone who's been sent to jail for weed. Oh, it's because you are probably a white person who's never had to deal with, police seeing you smoke a joint or something in public. Like, you just never had to deal with it. Hey, I want to give you an anecdote. I smoked weed in front of cops when it was illegal to do so. I've looked at cops. I have made eye contact with police. Being a fucking frail-ass little white bitch. Smoking weed in front of cops, and they decided to do nothing. Right? You could say it was a dumb idea. Right? You could say whatever, but, in my defense, I was high. Right? And so, like, that's something I've done before, and cops didn't do anything. Now, I could, theoretically, just learn from that lesson that, I guess cops never do anything. I guess they never do anything when someone smokes weed in front of them. Or I could, read news stories, right? I could speak to other human beings and I could realize, wait a second, it's because most likely that I am a white girl that the cops decided not to do anything with me. They might have assumed it was tobacco. They might have assumed, why bother? They might have assumed, they might have made all these assumptions based on what I look like, right? And what skin color I have that maybe they wouldn't have made if someone else were smoking weed in front of them. Now again, if I were Eric D, I would just say no one's ever been arrested for weed ever. I didn't get arrested for weed, so no one's ever banned. I'm Eric, and I'm smart. I live in a real world. Right, but You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm fucking saying, man? Right? I don't know, man. I love giving a thorough destruction of stupid motherfuckers. I'm sorry. I know it's distracting. I get it, right? But I love it. Like, you have to understand. I love it. This is what I live for, is making fun of dumb fucks. Fucking real line. Your Honor, I was high. In my defense, I was high. I've never experienced this thing, so it doesn't exist. I guess, right? Anyway, let's see how this goes. So, the murderer, and I use the term murderer here on purpose because not that many people are doing so, but the murderer of Dante Wright has been identified, and as of this current moment, the police and like the police union and all the lawyers and all that fucking bullshit, they're deciding whether or not to charge this murderer with murder. And again, they might, do the whole, well, you said you accidentally did it, so I guess it's manslaughter. It's not manslaughter. You don't accidentally grab your gun instead of your taser. Sorry, bro. Doesn't happen. The taser weighs like a fucking quarter of the gun, and you're telling me this bitch has been on the fucking force for 26 fucking years and doesn't know what a taser and a gun feel like? Like, what? Like, I'm sorry, man. I don't believe it. I don't buy it. Charge this bitch with murder as far as I'm concerned. So the murderer here is expected, there's a decision going to be made either today or tomorrow, from what I understand. So let's read. This is from NBCWashington.com. Prosecutors expect to decide Wednesday whether to charge the white former police officer who fatally shot a black man. I'm sorry, but these people have names here. Come on. I'm just, minor nitpick. During a traffic stop in a Minneapolis suburb, sparking nights of protests and raising tensions amid the nearby murder trial of the ex-officer charged with killing George Floyd. Brooklyn Center police officer Kim Potter and police chief Tim Gannon resigned Tuesday, 2 days after Potter shot 20-year-old Dante Wright. Now again, 2 days after murdering someone. This bitch wasn't sent to jail, wasn't brought into custody. No. They just chose to resign. They probably were, strong-armed in some capacity or, whatever. I literally thought this said marijuana dish. I just want to say, this little pole over here, I swear to God, I thought that said marijuana dish. I was like, whoa, wait a second. But I'm sorry. But anyway, again, I just want to note that. If a mass shooter goes out there and, kills a bunch of people, they get sent to Burger King and then they get sent to jail. But at least they get sent to jail, the day of, right? At least, the day of they get sent to jail, right? Now, if you're a cop and you murder someone, you just go home and play Xbox for a couple days and you're like, man, maybe I'll just quit work, bro. I don't know, man. I don't really feel like going into work today. I'm just gonna quit. I'm just gonna play some more Halo or Call of Duty, man. I'm just chilling. I know I just murdered someone in broad daylight, right? But whatever. I'm just gonna go chill at home and, fucking do whatever. I'm serious. It's bizarre to me. It's baffling. Brooklyn Center Mayor Mike Elliott said at a news conference that the city had been moving toward firing Potter, a 26-year veteran, when she resigned. Elliott said he hoped her resignation would bring some calm to our community. Why would anyone think that? Why would anyone assume, the cop's just going to resign? All right. Yeah, sure, they murdered my friend or my brother or my child, but hey, they resigned. Whatever. They're going to go work at another police department a couple cities over now. So that all of a sudden my grief has vanished. What the fuck? Right? But that he would keep working toward full accountability under the law. And that's a problem, is under the law. The law states that cops are above the law. Look at shit like qualified immunity. So fuck the law, we need new laws, motherfucker. Washington County Attorney Pete Orput told AM that he received information on the case from the state investigators and hoped to have a charging decision on Wednesday. Orput did not respond to a message from the Associated Press. While the shooting happened in Hennepin County, prosecutors referred to the case to the nearby Washington County, a practice county attorneys in Minneapolis area adopted last year in handling police deadly force cases. Now, again, I don't want to read the rest of this because it's just like a bunch of fucking people trying to get their quotes in or whatever. But again, obviously, if this bitch is not charged with murder, there's going to be a huge fucking problem. Now, whether or not you think it's first, second, third, whatever degree, manslaughter, I'm sorry, that doesn't cut it. Third degree, I think if you lie about it after the fact, I think that expands the level of like culpability, right? So if you say, oh no bro, I thought it was my taser, I'm just, whoops, whoops, like, I'm sorry, if you lie about why you killed someone, at that point it's a lot more fishy, right? So I'm just saying, I'm just throwing that out there. I'm just saying, can you really say it's unintentional if you're gonna lie after the fact? Just saying. But yeah, so that's what's going on. We'll see how that goes. And obviously the protest action is getting intense. It's getting extremely severe. And the militarized occupational force going through the streets is also very problematic. And I'm going to be getting into that very shortly. I got a fucking phone call, but I'm not going to answer it because why would I? Why would I? I'm doing a fucking live show. It's a spam call. But yeah. Don't prisons inject estrogen in their food? I wish. Maybe I'll go to prison now. Is Eric phoning you? Eric is trying to phone me. It's like, please unban me from the chat. Please. I didn't mean to say the 16-year-old deserved a death sentence for playing with a toy. I didn't mean it. Maybe they should have only gotten shot in the leg. That's the sentence. When you play with a toy in your front lawn, maybe death sentence, maybe it depends on your skin color, right? But I think it's more reasonable. Just maybe paralyze you from the waist down, shoot you in the leg a few times, maybe sever your spinal cord with a gunshot. I think that obviously officer, like Your Honor, the kid was playing with a toy in their front lawn. I mean, like, can you really blame me? Like, but that's how people think. That's how people like Eric think. They think that. They genuinely live in that fantasy world. It's crazy. Man, you know what? I want to get to this now because this is too funny. And this is like a little bit of like... This is just too funny. Like, I don't have anything else to say. Actually, I have a couple things to say, but this is really funny. So, Andrew Yang was spotted doing a photo opportunity, and it's needless to say, it didn't go so well. So I should also extrapolate and say Andrew Yang, currently running for New York City mayor, has been supportive of the police for the last year. Remember, as soon as George Floyd was killed, a couple nights after the fact, Andrew Yang released his legendarily horrible tweet saying, "Oh, instead of defunding the police, what if we just call them the Minnesota Guardians? That'll fix all the problems." Remember that? That's what Andrew Yang said like a couple days after George Floyd was murdered on national television. Right? So this guy, not that good, but he's trying to run for mayor, and let's watch how the people react.
We do not want you here, and you are not welcome here. Do not use our protest for your publicity. We don't want you here. Yeah. You are pro-cop. Get out of here. Oh, shame on you, Andrew Yang.
You see that, by the way? You see that? Look at that. He's like, oh. Hashtag math. I'm going to salute the protesters. Look at that. You see what he's doing here? He's saluted. Look at that. Look at that. Look at this cringe. Look at this cringe. Look at that. What is that? What? What are you doing? What is that? You don't do that. That's not what a human does. How do you do, my fellow humans? That's Andrew Yang. Andrew Yang is like the literal quintessential "how do you do, my fellow humans" meme. Like, seriously, the guy's like a robot inside of a human. How do people like this guy? Andrew Yang was like manufactured in a lab or something to be like a tech bro, cringy, like pretend person. Like, do you remember his like fucking bodega video or whatever? It's like, oh, I love going through the shops in the New York City. Look at me. I am a normal person. I'm buying bananas today. It's like, what? No, you're not. You're like, it's just like, this guy is such a fucking fake loser that I like, seriously, I can't fucking stand this guy's fan base. Imagine thinking that Andrew Yang is good for anything, motherfucker. Like, you know, if Andrew Yang was the most left option, fine. Like, is Andrew Yang better than someone like Bloomberg? Sure. But guess what, motherfucker? There's way better options in the New York City mayoral primary. I don't live there. I don't know the options. I refer to people that live in New York City on that one. But Jesus, motherfucking Christ, dude. Like, the guy's a loser. And I just want to say shout outs to all the people, just, you know, again, just watch it again. This is great. This is great.
Oh, shame on you, Andrew Yang.
I'm gonna wheel away now. I'm gonna wipe like shit. Alright. So, let's get into some other less fortunate news. I'm setting up a next segment here. Please wait. Please wait. Please hold. Dude, I can't. I'm sorry, man, but when Eric in the chat said, I work and you don't. Like, I mean, it's one thing if you want to say, I'm at work, I can't do it right now, it's one thing. But to, like, the whole, like, superiority complex of, like, being a YouTuber isn't a real job. Dude, I get it. Like, it's jealousy. I understand. You know, someone makes more money than you sitting on their asshole, like, fucking watching fucking Twitter clips and fucking doing, like, YouTube commentary. I get it. That pisses you off. And I understand. If I were in your position working in a really important industry, like Wall Street, for example, I would also be upset if a YouTuber were making just as much, if not more money than me with significantly less effort. I would also be jealous. Right? But the whole idea of, like, you know, and like, I get it. Like, if this motherfucker's like working at a restaurant, right? They're feeding people, they're hungry people. If this guy's like a social worker, if this guy's like a nurse or a doctor, I get it. I understand. You know what? Your job is way more important than mine. Do your job. I get it. But this guy, I live at the Dow Jones Security. I live at Dow Jones Security. And my job is really important. And I'm Eric. And I love the cops. The cops are really cool. Like, I'm sorry, man, but like, Jesus Christ. The founder of the Guardian Angels is running against Yang. I don't know much about that race, but maybe I should look into it more for clout points, because, you know, a lot of people live in New York, and I can get some hits on that. So I want to do another segment here. All right, so this is, I'm going to get some, like, you know, some seriousness. We're going to do some, like, you know, we got to be very, very honest and upfront here. If you are pro-police, well, first of all, you're an idiot, and second of all, please do not, like, you know, just block my channel. I never want you to watch my content in any capacity. I want to pretend that you don't exist as much as possible. But that being said, I want to get into some of the events that occurred over the last, like, I guess, 24 hours or so. In Brooklyn Center, Minneapolis, which is, rather Minnesota, which is just outside the city of Minneapolis. And so, now again, I want to remind everyone of the last year of our lives here. And specifically the last couple of months. I want to remind everyone about remember the COVID relief package? Remember when they were negotiating and they were like, oh, there's so much money that we can't spend because we're so strapped for cash. We're so strapped for cash, man. We really can't give $2,000 checks. We just can't do it. We can't give $2,000 checks. We can only do 14. You know, otherwise, you know, like, we just don't have that kind of money. We can only do 1,400. I'm sorry. I know we promised 2,000, but, you know, I know we promised higher unemployment benefits, but we're gonna, you know, we can't do it. We just don't have that kind of money. We gotta be responsible, right? This is the shit that we have been seeing on the mainstream media, on like in political circles for the last like several months, since the Biden administration began. Is it just like, oh, there's just, how are we going to pay for it? There's so much money that we need. How are we going to pay for it? Right? But again, I want to remind everyone, right? As soon as police shoot and murder someone in broad daylight, right? As soon as that happens, all of a sudden, the question, how we're going to pay for this? Out the window. Out the window. It's like you opened the window on a plane and all of everyone's fucking worries about how you're going to pay for things just flew out the goddamn window, got sucked right out. Their eyeballs got sucked out of their sockets as well, like Buzz motherfucking Lightyear. Right? I just want to, like, seriously, how much does this money cost? Like, think about this. And I've got another video clip that I'm going to play here, and this one, that gets a lot worse. But think about this. How much money do all of these machines cost? This looks like a military occupation of a foreign country, right? If you look at this image and you don't see a military occupation, chances are you're white and you're upper class. But seriously, or you're just a fucking moron. How much money is being used on these machines to build these machines on domestic ground, to pay all of the fake humans, the soulless husks of fucking biodegradable material, right, that occupies these machines? How much are their salaries? I bet they get paid pretty well compared to a lot of the people that live in Brooklyn Center, Minnesota, right? Look at this fucking giant truck. What is on this? How much money does this fucking cost? Right? And these dumb motherfuckers on Capitol Hill, oh, the infrastructure. Well, we can't really pay to help people have clean, drinkable, like, water in their cities. We can't really reform all the pipe systems and plumbing systems because it costs so much money. We can't really fill in that pothole because it just costs so much money. And I want to play to you a video. Now, again, if you looked at this video without context, let's say you woke up from a coma and this is the first thing I showed to you. What country would you think this is? What country? Like, I'm saying, and I mean to say that I understand that there's that, American exceptionalist, rhetoric, in what I'm saying here. But I really want people to understand, right, that there is no difference between the United States of America and the rest of the world. The U.S. empire, the imperialist empire of the United States, is just as dangerous to American citizens as it is to the citizens of the rest of the globe. And that's the point I'm trying to get across. Here, we are no exception. We are not immune. We are not invulnerable to this disgusting weaponization of human society where it's like, oh yeah, feeding your children, making sure that you're protected in a pandemic, whatever. How are you going to pay for it? Having guns, tanks, and fucking infinite soldiers with isn't it like fucking $35,000 like riot gear that these people have on? Like, these people have on like significantly, I don't remember the number, but like all the guns and the gear that these people wear, I think it's like average around $30,000, but I could be wrong. Right. Each cop, and then you got the salaries, and you got the overtime, and you got all the police union, and all that money just being printed. Brr, the money printer goes, right? Let's watch this clip here. This is on American soil against American civilians that are protesting the occupation for killing an American civilian. Now imagine, I want you to imagine, this is, let's say that this is like 1941, and you're a civilian of a territory that's being occupied by Nazis, right? And you see the Nazis roam through your town and murder civilians, and you decide to protest against that, right? What's the difference between that scenario and this scenario? Seriously, the real world difference. Like, look at this. They are shooting guns from the fucking tanks behind giant, like, fucking chain link fences. What the fuck? Listen to them screaming, hold the line, like they're playing fucking Call of Duty. And look at this fucking jackass, dumb fuck motherfucker. I'm gonna run up to the face with my shotgun. I'm gonna get him. Mommy, I'm gonna get him, mommy. Oh, God, I got the gun. I'm gonna go up to the face and gonna shoot him. Man, got the gun, mommy. Are you proud of me now? Like, what is this shit, man? What is this? What the fuck? Like, what are you doing? What is this? This is society. Thousands and thousands and thousands, tens and hundreds of thousands of fucking years of human evolution. And this is the best we got. We are killing each other for no fucking reason, man. And it's all on one side of the equation. Like, I'm not trying to do a both sides here, motherfucker. It's 1000% and exclusively and only the motherfucking police and the authoritarian fucking alignment that they fucking, identify with, right? But seriously, thousands and thousands and thousands of years of human evolution. We don't have clean drinking water. What? We don't have healthy food. What? We don't have fucking, breathable air. What? We can't even go outside without getting a disease. What? And if you fucking protest your government killing your fucking best friend, you get shot in the fucking face and blinded for the rest of your life. That's the society that we've worked for hundreds of fucking thousands of years to accomplish? This is the best we got? Are you fucking kidding me? I want you to watch this video again. I really want this to sink into your brain. This is the United motherfucking States of motherfucking America. United? What? Who's united? Dude, they've got giant motherfucking fences, they've got tanks, and they've got guns. And they're shooting at people with a fucking firecracker. For a fucking firecracker, they're fucking getting guns and shooting from tanks. Because some guy has a megaphone on the other side of the fence, and they're saying all cops are bastards. You're gonna get a gun and sit in a fucking tank and shoot at American civilians on American soil. I want people to understand. I want you to fully understand. You are not free. You are not, I'm free. I got liberty and freedom. You are not free. And it's not the fucking Bill Gates, communist Joe Biden, China axis that's the one keeping you down, motherfucker. It's not the masks that are the ones making you unfree. It's the motherfucking police that are making it so that you're not free. It's the fucking authoritarian axis that you, as a cop respecter, that are listening to this video and are currently writing an essay in the comment section, right? That's the shit that makes us unfree. Why are we spending billions and billions and billions of dollars on this? On that? We could spend billions of dollars on clean drinking water. We could spend billions of dollars on clean air. We could spend billions of dollars on ending the fossil fuel industry to stop climate change. We could spend billions of dollars on fixing all the roads. We could spend billions of dollars on high-speed rail. We could spend billions of dollars on universal health care. We could spend billions of dollars on food security. Nope. This is the best we got. The United States of America. Land of the free. Or something. I'm serious, man. You have to understand. This is the world we live in. You are not free. No one is free unless you're a billionaire or maybe 100 millionaire. Maybe you can kind of be free. But even then, right? My point here is, you are nothing. Nobody cares about you. You are useless, right? Literally. As far as the government is concerned, as far as the billionaire elites are concerned, you are useless. You matter nothing at all. They will shoot you dead in the street and then refuse to accept accountability, say that you didn't need, sorry, I meant to grab my taser, bro, my bad. They will not only refuse to accept accountability, they will refuse to even acknowledge reality. They will say, no, it was an accident, bro. They knew what they were doing, right? And then as soon as that happens, right, there's a phone call that's made. Think about that. There's a fucking phone call that's made. Hey, someone, the police union president, someone somewhere makes a phone call as soon as that story breaks. I think we have a problem here. We're going to have to spend billions of dollars on the National Guard. Oh, but why don't we just give them clean drinking water and food security? No. National Guard. And that's right, bring the tanks. Think about that. Think about that phone call that someone makes. A human being. Now, I don't consider them humans. I consider them scum. I consider them worse than scum. Betraying your fellow man, or human, I should say, you know, not to be gender specific. Betraying your fellow human, in my opinion, is the ultimate crime. That's, like, seriously. Like, there's only so many of us in the goddamn universe, and you're going to throw your fellow human under the bus? For what? For a jacuzzi? Like, what are you spending this money on? Like, are you, a vacation home? Why are you willing to murder and destroy the lives of hundreds or thousands of innocent civilians? What else? What makes that worthwhile? I just don't get it, dude. I don't fucking understand. And then you got dumb motherfuckers that go out there and go like, oh, this is normal. You gotta spend billions of dollars on tanks. Again, listen to the audio. These motherfuckers think they're playing VR. Hold the line! Hold the line! Hold the line, man! Shit! Gotta hold the fucking line! What? What line? This is all because cops can't say sorry. This is like... It's crazy. It's fucking crazy, man. That's crazy. I am going to cover that in just a second. Jeff, thank you for the link, though. Jesus, motherfucking goddamn Christ. ACAB applies to robo-dogs too, including... No, not Rush! No, not Rush. No. Stop it. No. 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 Be nice to my doggy. Robots are good. I promise. This is Rush the dog, folks. I also have Max the dog. Anyway, I'd like, just because, I'd like some feedback. How was that segment there? Was that good? Is that something you would link to your friends? Like, come on, let's have some real talk here. How is my passion? Come on, give me some live rating. Give me a survey. I'm doing a survey here. I got more. We're just getting started. I got more. You don't think I have more? Like these motherfuckers in the chat is like, is that it? Is that all you got? Hell no. Hell no. Folks, we got Max the dog. Max the dog is a huge fan of this stream, let me tell you. Hey, bud. Fine. Oh. Sliding down my leg. Look at this dog. Look at this. Like, look at this, like, thing on his face. Like, look at this. Like, you see that? Like, look at this. There's so much fucking fluff. When we first got Max, he was skin and bones. Now you got fluff. He was skin and bones. He was missing hair all over. And now he's got fluff. He's got extra fluff. You see that? Extra motherfucking fluff. I'm sorry, but this is just... I can't. Like, I just can't with this shit, man. Like... Man, like, there's just a dog on top of me right now, man. Like, I just, like, this is incredible. Thousands, millions of years of cosmic evolution has created this moment where Max the dog is rolling around on my bed while I'm doing a YouTube show. Like, I mean, like, my God, man, that's crazy. Think about that. Like, and that's only the observable universe, like 14 billion years or some shit. Isn't it 14? I don't know, right? There could be more. Right, we could be in a fucking computer simulation. There's so many different options, right? Like, it could be literally trillions of decades, of centuries of fucking... There could be, like, fucking infinite time and space and dimensions. All has culminated into this moment. We got Max the dog rolling around on my goddamn bed. It's crazy. It's honestly pretty crazy. So I've got more news here, and we're going to get into that. So... I want to remind everyone, that, again, there's people in the Senate that are like, hey, how are we going to pay for infrastructure? How are we going to give people clean water? How are we going to give people clean air? How are we going to give people food? How are we going to make sure that people can teach their children? How are we going to make sure that people can go to the grocery store without catching a virus? Right? How are we going to pay for that? There's not enough money. Money doesn't grow on trees for things that actually affect you, right? But if cops kill your friend, if cops kill your brother, if cops kill your son, hey, we'll just spend billions of dollars on outfitting our cops with multiple thousands of dollars of riot gear and guns and weapons and ammunition, pay them overtime, billions and billions and billions of dollars. And not only that, but then we're going to beat the shit out of everyone that lives there. Right? So here's a video. And horrible caption, protesters and police clashing. No, motherfucker. This isn't the police and the protesters are clashing. The social justice activists and the police are having a clash. They're clashing. Oh, they're clashing. Does this look like a clash to you? What this looks like is a crowd of angry fucking men bull rushing into a crowd of like unarmed innocent protesters like that are like worried it's gonna rain later and beating the shit out of them. This isn't a clash. This is called bullying. If this were to take place in high school, this would be called bullying, right? If this were to take place with people outside of uniform, this would be called assault, battery. But all of a sudden you got the cop uniform on. No more assault, no more battery, no more murder. It's law and order, baby. We got law and order up in this bitch, right? Like, look at this. I want you to watch this with audio on. Like, what is this? Like, are they doing a fucking dance? Like, I get it, man. It's been a rough pandemic. All the nightclubs are closed, right? Like, but bro, what the fuck is this? Are you, like, trying to do your own wacky version of the electric slide? What the fuck is going on here? Who does this? Are you milking a cow? Like, fucking, like, what the fuck, man? What is this? Am I watching a fucking musical performance at the goddamn motherfucking Grammys or something? Like, what are they doing here? These are human beings. What is that? And then, of course, they rush into the crowd, beat the shit out of random people. Are you free in the United States of America? Do you consider yourself free? Do you have liberty? Can you do whatever you want? Because if you live in Brooklyn Center, Minnesota, you can't do whatever you want. You aren't free. If you go out of your home, look at these in the background. Look at that. Those are homes. These are homes. Look at, you see these? People live here. Human beings live in these homes. Imagine looking out of your window and you see police rioting in the streets, beating the shit out of random people. Like, you see right-wing fucking actors go, the Antifa, BLM, burning through they're burning, setting people's houses on fire, rioters and looters, right? They're burning Antifa, BLM, the black people are burning everything in the world. Do you see that here? Do you see the black people running through the streets with Molotovs? No. I see police rioting, beating the shit out of random people that are just walking around the neighborhood that they live in, saying, hey, maybe we shouldn't be killed by cops. That's what I see. I don't see BLM, Antifa, rioters, and looters. You want to know why? Because I'm not a fucking idiot. Because I live in a neighborhood like this. I have been in a situation where I see police fucking outside my house, and it makes me uncomfortable. I don't want to be in that situation where I can look out the window and see cops kill someone any minute. I don't want to be in that fucking situation. It's unfucking comfortable. But hey, that's what cops do. Cops are allowed to do whatever they want. Look at I covered this a couple days ago. The U.S. Marshals who murdered Michael Ryanel unconstitutionally, Donald Trump ordered an assassination on an American citizen on American soil, right? They shot and missed Michael Ryanel several times, like almost killing an 8-year-old and shooting into several people's homes. Are those people going to get any retributive justice? Are they going to get like, you know, oh, hey, sorry about shooting through your window. My bad. Here's some money to pay for that. No, they're not. Right? I know a lot of people that have told me, yeah, police destroyed my front door. Right? They came into my home, destroyed my front door, and then it was the wrong house. And then I called the police department and say, oh, sorry about that, but we're not going to pay to get your door fixed. Have fun with that. Oops. Right? But they get billions and billions of dollars of overtime. They get billions and billions of dollars of cool tanks. And they get to play with their large Hot Wheel collection, but like, you know, with guns and fucking ammo. Right? That's awesome. Are you free in America? You're not fucking free anywhere, motherfucker! You are a fucking victim of an occupational force. You are living in a fucking simulation of freedom. This isn't fucking freedom. You think this is freedom? Bitch, there's no fucking such thing as freedom when the United States government exists in its current form. You think, oh, I live in America. This isn't a third world country. Bitch, this is a fourth fucking world country. You are occupied by a fucking fascist military. Like, seriously, these people are roaming through the streets with guns, batons, and weapons out the wazoo to hurt people wearing fucking jeans and hoodies. Like, people with fucking, like, gallons of milk or something. Like, and what are those gallons of milk? Oh, they are used in case someone gets pepper sprayed. Now, I personally am under the impression that I think milk is not good if you get pepper sprayed, but I think that's a common misconception. I'm not sure. But, again, someone who just thought it was going to rain. Yeah, I know. People use umbrellas for protection as well. But I just thought, I went outside, I thought it was going to rain, I've got an umbrella, and all of a sudden, I've got a $16 trillion fucking dentist bill because a cop shot me in the fucking face with a rubber bullet and broke my fucking jaw, and I lost 7 teeth. Whoops! Whoops! I'm free, by the way. Oh, and are they going to pay for that? Are they going to pay for that medical treatment? Of course not. They're not going to pay for jack fucking shit because you're not free. They're going to beat the ever-loving fuck out of you until you submit to them, and then, guess what? You gotta pay the bill. You gotta pick up the slack. They're gonna beat the fuck out of you, and then you're gonna be in a financial hole. You're gonna be in a medical hole. Oh, sorry, we beat the shit out of you and broke your leg. Sorry you couldn't go into work, and then your employer said, wow, okay, you're telling me you got your leg broken by cops and you weren't doing anything wrong? Okay, you're fired, criminal. Right. Oh, so you lost your job and you can't pay for the medical debt? Oops, you lose your house. You can't pay rent. Oh, you can't pay electricity because you broke your leg and you can't pay your medical debt and you lost your job. Oops, my bad. You shouldn't have thought it was going to rain on a Saturday night or a Tuesday night. Why did you bring an umbrella, Mr. or Mrs.? Why did you do it? Why did you think you were free to walk around the neighborhood you live in with an umbrella? No. You are not free. This is the U.S. of motherfucking A. This is an occupied fucking regime. This is an imperial global hegemon that doesn't give a fuck about you. Free? What? There is no such thing as freedom, motherfucker. You are a fucking cog in a machine. And if you even consider that you are anything but that cog in that motherfucking machine, we will beat you until you submit. We will destroy your life until you fucking pledge allegiance to us. That's the United States of America. So, that's another one of those little tirades for you. That's a tirade. That's what that is. It's a classic tirade. Damn, this coffee is hitting me motherfucking hard, dude. Look at my pupils. Look at my pupils. I'm fucked up. Look at that. You see that? That's crazy. God damn. Andrea is well known for classic tirades. Many people are saying this. That's what I'm saying, man. I got some really good tirades. Seriously, though. I don't mean, to puff up my ego here. But that's exactly what I'm going to do. I watch a lot of YouTube. I don't, actually, because as a YouTuber, I actually don't like YouTube. It's weird, but I watch a decent bit of YouTube, And, you know, more people need to be as upset as I am and do YouTube videos. Like, I think everyone in this chat room should make a YouTube video like I'm making. Make a Twitter video. Make a Facebook video. Share your thoughts. You know, don't fucking keep this shit to yourself. Don't fucking, oh, well, I saw Andrea say it, and I'm going to say, oh, I love that in the chat room. Do your own videos, motherfucker. We need this kind of energy. We need this kind of rebellion all across the goddamn fucking country, all across the globe, right? Because when you really think about it, the capitalist class is not just the United States, it's the whole fucking globe. It's the fucking billionaire elites that control us. They control the police forces, they control the governments, they control everything, and they keep you down. They steal your money, and then they spit in your fucking face, and we need to all realize that as a fucking global human fucking population. Billionaires, the elites, governments, they're cancers. That's what they are. And you know how to treat cancer. Well, you know, I'm not going to get into wellness therapy, but you know, still. Mass infringement of my freedom! Also, why don't you just comply with the cops' orders? Like, I just, like, imagine saying those things. Like, I literally smoke pot. I'm about to, man. Like, I'm about to. But, like, for real, though, like the same people, like, how can you say that, like, Bill Gates is, like, destroying the planet and, like, you know, microchips and that, like, you know, masks are killing you? And at the same time you say, well, if you would have just followed the law, you may laugh. Like, what? What? Like, I'm sorry, but it's like, that doesn't compute. It just doesn't, I don't get it. I got a couple more segments here. I might be running late because, you know, Eric, this morning, for those of you that don't know, I had a dumb motherfucking bull-ass fucking shit-for-brained cocksucking bitch-for-brains fuck shit-ass motherfucking dumb fuck clown boy dumb fuck in the chat earlier. And so, and I get carried away. I'm like, imagine like Sam Cedar with a libertarian collar and then like multiply that by like 15. Like, I get carried away with stupid motherfuckers in the chat room, man. Like, I really will put so much effort into talking to a stupid motherfucker. It's ridiculous. It really is. Also, there is nothing that I am doing on screen right now that you can see. So I apologize for that. But I might go a little bit over today. You know, might give you some bonus content. That's possible. It's conceivable that you'll get some bonus content, you know. Speaking of bonus content, this is the part where I, you know, succumb, right? What you should do is you should consider giving me money. That's right. I'm working. To Eric D's dismay, I am actually working right now. So what you can do is you can fund my work by giving me money. And you can do so via Cash App, Patreon, or PayPal. The links can be found in the description if you would like to do so. So that's right, motherfucker. I'm profiting. I'm a capitalist. No, I'm just kidding. I can't. Don't let that be taken out of context. There's probably like that half second. You're going to get that awkward ending on the clip there. But, you know. I need to go back and watch. It's pretty fun. It's worth a watch, Lindsay. It's worth a watch. This motherfucker says that he added me on Discord and then afterward was like, oh, sorry, it's still downloading. Like, what? And then when they got into the call, like, they were echoing and then they were like, oh, I work and you don't, so I can't talk to you. But they joined the call. It was really funny. It was really funny. Also, I just packed a bowl of totally legal CBD. Like, I love CBD. You know, the legal limit is like 0.3% THC. This CBD is so legal that it's 0.0003% THC. That's right. There's no THC in this CBD because it's super legal. It's not just legal. It's super legal. It's extra legal. It's ultra legal. That's how legal it is. So just throwing that out there. Venmo. I have a Venmo, I think. If you want to, like, ask me tomorrow, I'll look for it. I haven't used it in, like, a year, so I'd have to, like, look for it. But if that's your, like, you know, desired method of money transference, I can look for it and ask me tomorrow. Reelon, 35 Czars. Good job! Is that a Fox character? Medicinal quality. These herbs are so medicinal, they will make your head spin. And I don't mean that in a psychoactive fashion. I mean, you know. Venmo? Who are you, Matt Gates? Whoa! God damn it! Alright, folks, let's get on with the news. Man, I got, like, I'm going to go over. I'm going to go over noon. I'm telling you this now. I'm going to go over 12 o'clock. Just letting you know right now. Alright, so, you might be thinking, damn, that pothole that I keep bumping my car on, that caused me to break my whatever the fuck, I don't know anything about cars, bro, but like, wow, if only the government could fix that pothole. Man, I have lead in my water. If only the government could, like, take the lead out of my water, but how are they going to pay for it? They don't have that kind of money. The government's not rolling around in cash. How are they going to pay to fix that pothole? How are they going to pay to fix my water? How are they going to pay to make sure that I can actually buy food with my fucking minimum wage job? How are they going to make sure that I can send my kid to school? They don't have money. How are they going to pay for all that? Oh, wait. Oh, wait. So here we have what appears to be the home of the I guess, human being, as I assume that they are pretending that this is a human, who murdered Dante Wright. Do you remember they did this with Derek Chauvin's house? A couple days after George Floyd was murdered on national television, is they put these giant concrete barriers outside of their home, just in case. You know, that pothole down the street, can't fix it. That power line that, got hit by a tree in a storm, can't fix it. That street light that malfunctions sometimes, can't fix it. That intersection that should have a stop sign, but it doesn't because we can't afford it, can't fix it. Sorry, the lead in your water, can't do anything about it, bro. But the concrete barriers, right? The concrete barriers that we can get giant fucking machines and bulldozers and trucks and cranes, that's all fucking perfect! No problem there! Nothing whatsoever, folks. We've got infinite money. We've got infinite money for this. That's right. I wonder how much this costs. And of course, they're going to pay cops to fucking form a circle outside of this. And we're not talking about a smoke circle. They're not passing the motherfucking doobie, motherfucker. They're passing the shotguns. They're passing the fucking goddamn ammunition. And they're loading up and they're ready to kill you. If you even go on a nighttime walk, you're chewing bubblegum and walking your dog, they will point a gun at you because you are nothing to them. Oh, I know you petitioned the city council to get that pothole fixed for 13 months. Who cares? This person, oh, sorry, I murdered someone. Now I'm going to get the whole protection. And this is what I mean when I say that you're not free. You're not free. If you or me went out and murdered someone on national television, would the cops come to your aid? Would they come with concrete and chain link and billions of dollars of overtime to protect you? Hell no. Hell no, because you're not part of the club. You're not part of the violent, disgusting white supremacist gang. That's what police are. They're a gang. They're not an organization. They're not authorities. They're a gang of white supremacist goons. That's right, even the fucking cops that aren't white, even the cops that aren't men are white supremacists. I'm sorry, I have no ifs, no ands, no buts. Even the gay cops, they're all garbage. There's no such thing as a good cop, especially not in the United States of America. The cops will go out there, shoot, and murder black people with no regard for anything whatsoever, and they will get the biggest amount of protection, at least millions of dollars being spent on their well-being. What about the family of Dante Wright? You know, he had a child, motherfucker. That child is going to grow up without a dad. Are they going to, you know, pay that child support? Nah. Nope. Are they going to pay any sort of, you know, retribution or any money whatsoever to the family of the person that this bitch murdered? Nah. Nope. What about the mother who has to live the rest of their life mourning their dead son, seeing the reminder all over the television, all over the news every day for the rest of their lives? Is she going to get any kickback? Nah. This bitch, though, the one that murdered that innocent person, hey, just wait until they bring in the flat screen TVs and the recliners. They're gonna have a party at this bitch's house. Hell yeah! When you're a cop and you murder someone and get away with it, it's party time. They raid the evidence locker, bring all the drugs, and they go to town. And they have a good time because that is initiation in these gangs. You go and kill black men in the street, boom, level up. I thought she resigned. She resigned. She's a private citizen. Why are the cops doing this? Why are they protecting her? She's a private citizen. She resigned. Come on, man. Come on, man. So many fucking... after last summer, right, we know the playbook. If you don't know the playbook by now, you're a dumb motherfucker and you gotta pay attention. It's ridiculous, man. Jesus, motherfucking Christ. It took like 3 puffs, dude. Woo! Of totally legal, super legal, it's ultra legal cannabis, CBD. No THC to be found. Bodan, I'm here! What's up, buddy? I normally don't say hello to people in the middle of a segment, you know. But you're welcome to converse in the server anytime, Bodan. George Carlin taught us this years ago. Too many didn't listen. I mean, there's a lot of like right wingers that pretend that George Carlin is a right winger. Could you like imagine like listening to George Carlin stand up and thinking that guy is a fucking like conservative? Oh my god, man. That's one of the most, like, fuck me, man. That like, they are some of the dumbest motherfuckers, let me just tell you. You're talking about Kenosha, I believe. Guinea the Dragon. Kenosha, Wisconsin. All right. I have not checked my YouTube comments this morning. My YouTube comments have been flooded by like 4chan Nazis for like the past like 24 hours, I guess. 24, I guess, because it started yesterday morning. Like a bunch of these 4chan Nazis have been like very triggered by my criticism of Jimmy Dore. I don't know what that alliance is about. I thought Jimmy Dore was a leftist. I don't know why so many 4chan Nazis are calling me a tranny in my comment section all day, but that's what's happening. So I've you know, I didn't check my comments this morning because I didn't feel like sifting through the garbage. So, but I'll check it out at some point later. Totally legal, bro. Totally legal. I respect the authority and the police. Bodan, the internet is a really big place. I mean, like, there's a lot of people out there that are pretty fucked up. It happens. Do I remove comments or leave them for prosperity? Prosperity, I don't know if that's the word. Posterity, I believe. No, like, there's a feature where you ban people from the channel permanently, and that removes the comment automatically by default. So I usually just ban people that do 4chan shit. Like, if someone writes us something stupid, like if like an actual like genuinely brainwashed like dumbfuck Jimmy Dore like fan like comes to my channel and says, why didn't AOC force the vote? I'm not gonna ban them because they're just stupid. I'll have a conversation with them, right? But if someone goes to my channel and says, you will never be a woman, like I'm like, there's no conversation to be had. Like, so they're just, you know, might as well be a spam bot. So I ban that shit. So yes, I do remove comments. All right. So I got one more. Actually, I think I do have a Jimmy Dore story. Like, there's actually a relevant Jimmy Dore clip I could do. Should I do that? Should I end the show with Jimmy Dore? I've got one more police-related scoop, and then I'll go into like the Jimmy Dore ending. You should do live comments on your YouTube, stupid comments. And so I should do that again. I really should do the stupid comments compilation videos. Those are really funny. Anyway, now that I am sufficiently, you know, legally encumbered. Door more years! That's pretty funny. Alright, folks. Fellas and non-fellas. I prefer the non-fellas. I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna weigh in. The fellas, I mean, you're great. You're wonderful. I love you. But the non-fellas, like, I see what's up. Thank you for being here. Anyway, so this is something interesting that's going on. Obviously, Portland, a city known not to fuck around, they are having their own Dante Wright protests against police brutality. And as a result, they have set the Portland Police Association building on fire. Isn't that great? Let's watch. I love the crispy, like it reminds me of like having a nice like woodwick candle by your bedside while you're having a romantic evening with a significant other while you're like, you know, sucking down fucking spaghetti noodles, right? That's what this reminds me of. A beautiful, nice evening by the fire. Listen. Oh, god damn, that's gonna make me horny, bro. That's gonna make me horny. Now, unfortunately, the fire was put out. Sad to say. But, yeah, so, I mean, like, I'm just throwing that out there. I think that's cool. And, you're gonna see a lot of people complain that Portland Antifa rioters and looters, they're burning down buildings. The black people are burning down buildings. They're running through the street. But again, was anyone hurt? No. Was anyone injured? No. Setting a building on fire temporarily when you know it's going to be set out within 20 minutes is a political statement. Now, you can disagree with that political statement, sure. But if you think that that political statement is any worse than someone being murdered, someone being shot dead in the street, then I'm sorry, you're a psychopath. If you are more concerned with a building being set on fire for 20 minutes than you are with the family, how the family is going to deal with the fact that, you know, their father, this 2-year-old child's father, is dead for the rest of their life. Imagine being that kid. Imagine being Dante Wright's kid in 20, 30 years. Like, I'm just like imagine this event being how your father dies, and you are always reminded. Like, whenever you see any, like, compilation of, like, you know, police killings, you're always going to be reminded, that's how my father was killed, gunned down in the street. Right? Like, what are the seriously, all of these motherfuckers that go out there and say, oh, the rioters and the looters, the rioters and the looters. Like, get the fuck over it, dude. You're not cool. You're not cool. Like, you're not like, oh, man, I respect property. You're a loser. You're a loser, bro. I'm sorry, man. Like, again, it's a political statement. And you can disagree with it. I disagree with your disagreement. Personally, I agree with myself, right? But, like, you can disagree with a political statement. But if you're going to wage a fucking culture war and whine about it and say the looting and the rioting and the burning, oh my God. If you're going to make that seem like it's a bigger deal than the fact that someone's father was murdered and gunned down in the street on national television, then I'm sorry, but I don't consider you someone that should be allowed to participate in society. You are clearly a sociopath at the very least. You know, a freak show, a weirdo. Like, I'm sorry, man, but, like, get the fuck away from me. Like, you're icky. You're creepy. Like, you're the guy that, like, you know, people, like, or the woman that people look at and they, like, jeer at down the street and they say, like, oh, it's that person. Like, you're a freak. Nobody likes you. And it's not because of anything innate about you. It's not because of your skin color or your sexual orientation. It's just because you're a bad person, right? Like, seriously, I'm so sick and tired of these fucking limousine liberal bitches that are going out there talking about, oh, the rioting and the looting and stealing from Target is so unacceptable. Like Joe Biden. Go fuck yourself. Go shut the fuck up. You people have been crying and whining. How are we going to pay for clean water? How are we going to pay for clean air? How are we going to pay to fix potholes, right? When you spend billions of motherfucking dollars on tanks to roll through suburban fucking neighborhoods, man. I'm serious, bro. Police association being set on fire for 20 minutes. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? I certainly don't. Actually, I do. I give a fuck in the good way. I think it's cool. But I just wanted to throw that out there. And then I get to put Portland in the video title, and that's going to have a bunch of Trumpers go like, oh my God, whoa! Right? And so I might get some Trump reviews on that one, so that's fun. I see you. I know how manipulatable you are. I know that you're just a product of the algorithm. You're just chemicals reacting to stimuli. You have no free will. You have no personality. You have no critical thinking skills. I see you, Trump supporters. I see you. I'm making content for you. Thanks for the ad revenue. Have a good one. That's a sound you could cook soup to. Oh. All right, folks. I think someone posted this in the Discord, but I've got this Jimmy Dore video. Should I end the show on this Jimmy Dore video? Or should I end the show now? Should I end the show right before noon on time? You know, so everyone can go about their noon activities? Or should I do one last segment and make fun of some stupid fuckers? Imagine being a Trumper after you lost the same election over 60 times. I know, that's crazy, man. Trumpers are wild fucking, like it's like watching a fucking zebra eat grass in the savannah. Like, these motherfuckers, they'll have no free will. They're just fucking, like, again, they're chemical reactions. I mean, I personally am under the impression that all life in the world both simultaneously does exist and doesn't exist at the same time, and we're all just chemical reactions of electricity, right? But at the same time, like, man, these Trumpers are really just like, man, they're not like in their own, they're not like controlling their own world. Like, they are not, and same thing with these forced to vote people, honestly. Like, these are not people that are capable of much. But, you know. Alright, so let's end the show on some Jimbo Dumbo content. Something I guess I excel in at this point. I'm setting this video up. So, alright, so I got two videos here that are going to be useful for this segment. These are very useful videos. So there's this guy, and now again, for people that may be watching this clip and have never heard of me, hello, my name is Andrea. I run a podcast called Above It All. My day job, I work for a health insurance company. And what I do is I operate the call system. And what I do is I work as hard as possible to try to get old people to sign up for healthcare plans that they don't need so that we sap away their Social Security. That's my job. And so I just want that to be, my disclosure's got to be full. I love health insurance, and I get a commission for each old person that I scam. I get a commission for it, so I try to scam as many as I can. So I want to be fully disclosed. And so something that occurred a couple years ago was there was this guy named Jimmy Dore, and I've never heard of him before, but there's this guy named Jimmy Dore that debated this other guy, and I've got a video here, right? And it's crazy because, like, they're in this video, they're talking to each other, right? And this is a debate that occurred like 5 years ago now. And then Jimmy Dore has been dodging a rematch for the last 5 years, and apparently he was on some podcast, right? Like, it seems like this kind of like echo chamber sort of podcast, right? And they ask him, are you going to, debate this guy called Samuel Lincoln Cedar? I've never heard of him before in my life, right? And so Jimmy Dore has a very interesting response, and I thought that this was interesting, so let's watch.
Some people have been asking in the chat, and I wanted to quickly get your response before we go, Jimmy. Is there any chance we'll ever see a debate between you and Mr. Sam Cedar?
I don't know who that is. I don't follow sports.
No? Never?
I don't know. Matt Orfala, was that the guy Matt Orfala put that video about? That guy who's obsessed with me?
Yeah, now, to me personally, now again, I've never heard of Jimmy Dore before. First time I've ever seen a video from this guy. Nice hat, Jimmy. Right? But, like, it sounds to me like this guy's a beta male. Like, that's what it sounds like. And this is just, like, the watcher's perspective here. Like, I don't know anything about Jimmy Dore, Sam Cedar. I've never heard of these people before. But to me, if you are on tape debating someone 5 years ago and you've been purposefully editing their name out of your segments for years and you've been trying to avoid mentioning them for years and you get asked this question and you pretend you don't know who it is, to me, and again, hey, I don't know much about the situation, but to me it seems like the guy looks like a little bit of a beta male. Like, that's just like something a beta male would do. To me. Maybe I'm wrong.
One who said your name.
Did you see that video, Matt Orfala? Yes, is Jimmy Dore? Is that guy? Is that who that is?
Jimmy. I think Jimmy has a bigger audience than I do.
Yeah, he does. But
so now this video, of course, some dumb fuck motherfucker made. So these people were debating, right, a conversation, I guess, or something, about Jimmy Dore and whether or not Jimmy Dore is helpful to this thing called Force the Vote. And so the debate was about Jimmy Dore, and then people were like, oh, why does he keep saying Jimmy Dore's name? Is he upset? Well, the debate was literally about Jimmy Dore. That would be like if you were to take a video I made about Donald Trump and then edit together all the times I say Donald Trump and then say I'm obsessed with Donald Trump. Well, yeah, the video is about Donald Trump.
Not the point. My name is Brianna Joy Gray.
Right? So it's like...
That's a great video. Everybody should go watch that video.
Okay.
I'll link to it in the show notes, that Matt Orfala's video. That guy's obsessed with me. I think that would be just... You don't want to validate mental illness like that.
I think a lot of people...
So these people look kind of like, I get it, clout chasing. If you can get Jimmy Dore on your show, chase that fucking clout. I get it. I understand. So I don't know anything about the Vanguard, but if they've got Jimmy Dore on their show and they're doing this kind of stuff, it seems to me like these people are kind of like weirdos. But I would like to say we should start this. Since Jimmy Dore apparently doesn't know who Sam Cedar is, why doesn't Jimmy Dore debate me? Right? Like, come on. Right? Like, let's start this. I want to get people to ask Jimmy Dore to debate me on a podcast. Can we start this? Is that possible? I think that we should start organizing that sort of effort. Because, I would love to see this guy say he doesn't know who I am. Because that just... hey, I'm the main character here. I'm a narcissist. I love doing that kind of stuff. It's called We Do a Little Trolling, folks. It's called We Do a Little Trolling. But I thought this clip was just really funny. I thought it was really, really, really funny. And I don't know anything about the Vanguard, I just want to say. I don't know anything about the Vanguard. But not a good first impression. But I'm not going to cast any judgments. I'm not going to say I hate people because they have Jimmy Dore on the show and make a joke with them. That's not... I question that action, but, it's not enough to make me hate them. What's the hashtag? I don't know. Come up with one. It's got to be organic. I've got more subs in the Vanguard. Damn right I do. This is the real Vanguard. Above it all, motherfucker. God damn. I'm going to dislike their video. I'm going to do it live on stream. Check this out. Boom. You see that? You see that? Boom. I'm sorry. I'm such a child. I am such a child. But anyway, there you go. That's Jimbo Dumbfuck Door, beta male in chief, the most in fear of for his reputation podcaster in the history of podcasters, not sending his best on that interview there. But that's my show for today, and so thank you all for watching. I appreciate you watching. That's something that's good. They are a bit obnoxious, cover lots of boutique left versus real left stuff. Feel free to send me content of theirs. If you like see them say something stupid, right? Like I'm just looking at their channel right now. If you see them say something stupid and you want me to respond to it, feel free to let me know. So, oh my god, this is embarrassing. I mean, I get it, but like, so I'm looking at their channel. They made this Jimmy Dore interview into 4 different videos. So you got the main interview, and then you got these videos with such clickbait, man. Like, oh my god, this is the kind of shit we got going on. Wow. All right, okay. We got Useful Idiots on here. There you go. Which is also very a questionable and problematic podcast, but that's crazy. But I mean, they might be good. I don't know. They might be good. I don't know. Seems like they've got a lot of, I should just get in on this, man. I really should just get in on this game. I really should have just like doing like the poke out thumbnails with the fucking yellow outlines of like people's fucking faces doing goofy. I should just get in on that, man. It just looks like such a good fucking grift. Did I see that Useful Idiots got dropped by Rolling Stone? I actually did not see that. Someone like told me that I was supporting like some dude, and I'm just gonna I don't have it open. Some dude like wrote a novel saying that like I am like to blame for Useful Idiots getting taken off of Rolling Rock or whatever, Rolling Stone. I don't know what it is, right? And I didn't know that happened. I've never listened to it. Maybe I have listened to like one clip of that show. Like I don't know anything about that show. And some dude was writing a novel about how I participated in smear campaigns about them. Like I don't recall ever making a video about them. But either way, that's how I heard about that. And so this is the second time I'm hearing of it. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I appreciate you for existing. Share the content. You know, you got a friend who's like, I like the cops. Send them my video. I would, you know, I just appreciate everybody and everything and all the things that people do for me. Because it's nice and I appreciate that. I'd like to say thank you, Tabby, for sending me money on Cash App. That's cool. I'm just checking my phone and I've got money. I like money. I'm a money person. What can I say? But thank you. Also, for the money from Ronnie on PayPal. I appreciate that. Thank you. Hey everybody, if you are reading this, it's okay that you exist. Unless you're a Trump supporter. Because then, I mean, we're going to have some problems. But anyway, thank you all for watching. Y'all have a fantastic day. And I'll see you again very soon.
Did you use the word smart? So you said you went to Delaware State, but you forgot the name of your college. You didn't go to Delaware State. You graduated either the lowest or almost the lowest in your class. Don't ever use the word smart with me. Don't ever use that word.
Honestly, Sam, if I could just get this sentence out, we can talk about Jimmy Dore can go and kill 15 kids tomorrow. Jimmy Dore can go and kill 15 kids tomorrow. Jimmy Dore can go and kill 15 kids tomorrow, and I still believe in force the vote. Jimmy Dore can go and kill 15 kids tomorrow. Go and kill 15 kids tomorrow, and I still believe in force the vote.
They felt pretty comfortable after day 2.
They had a very bad original concept. It was carried out poorly, and the cover-up was one of the worst in the history of government. Very simple. Bad deal should have never been thought of. Somebody really messed up. They had the worst cover-up ever. And where it should have stopped is at the deal standpoint when they thought about it. Because whoever thought of that idea, big trouble. They had a very bad original concept. And then they have cans of soup. And they throw the cans of soup. That's better than a brick because you can't throw a brick, it's too heavy. But a can of soup, you can really put some power into that, right? And then when they get caught, they say, no, this is soup for my family. They're so innocent. This is soup for my family. It's incredible. And you have people coming over with bags of soup, big bags of soup, and they lay it on the ground, and the anarchists take it and they start throwing it at our cops, at our police. And if it hits you, that's worse than a brick because it's got force. It's the perfect size. Isn't it wonderful to allow protesting? No.